Today, God tells you that you have overcome hardship and sickness. Medical workers have been stumped by diseases that haven't happened because I protected you and showed you favor. I have nothing to be afraid of because my very being is inside you, protecting you from all flaws and diseases. Do not be afraid or discouraged, the Father tells them, even though the land is going through a lot of pain. You will bravely pray over the hurt victims, which will heal them, while other people run away in fear. By the stripes you were healed, as it says in my word. This is another example of how powerful my healing power is. The Father said that this day would go down in history. My word to you is that you will be safe. Your health will be just as good as it was when you were younger, and you'll have the same amount of energy. As the faithful one, I will show you how strong I am in your situation, and you will regain the strength and courage you had when you were young. This will make everyone in your area feel happy and festive. God says today that the most important act of faith has not yet happened. Even while I was still living, I told people that I would be one of the people who did even greater things. Just saying something like that made it inevitable, because once I say something, I can't take it back. This is what the Father says. You have many special rights in my dominion. It will be very important to you to believe that my word has not come true in your life. Your things will stay with you, and some will be given to people who need them. I spoke and said that you would not only receive my gifts and amazing power, but also share them with other people. It is what the Father wants you to do to show that I am lying and breaking my promise. Your enemies should not be able to hide or stop your message. My loyalty, I will save you and everyone else who believes in the hope of your story. You will never be let down. Be sure of your claim and be clear about it. Express your convictions, take up your pen, and speak them with passion, says the Father. I am here to make sure you have my full support in everything you do. You have my wealth today, the angels are telling you. I saw the hole in your heart and the longing with which you wanted me to be there. The Father tells you to keep going, even though the enemy may try to get you to give up on your goal and even on life itself. Show that you are strong. Keep your positive attitude. God says, I have a plan that encompasses both your most profound aspirations and my most significant objective. It has been decided that you will be a part of my plans, which you don't understand. You are not unimportant, the Father tells you. Without your presence, I will not be able to finish the things I want to do on earth. I'm going to explain the idea of teamwork and go on this journey with you to help you get around and make it more fun. I will not let you live without pleasure, which means you will never live without joy. I am your portion, and I declare that your time of blessing has arrived, says the Father. God is telling you today to offer your praise and prayer every morning as a wave offering. As a priest of the order that never ends, you are perfect at what you do. Since you are now a priest, I gave you a white ephod, which stands for the righteousness that Jesus bought for you at Calvary. All of heaven looks at you as you present the wave offering, the morning oblation of your praise, says the Father. Your sacrifices of praise are very important to me. When you start getting more and more praise, the barriers your enemy built fall apart. The enemy likes praise when it's directed at them, but they don't like it when you show respect by bending down. They hurt his eyes and make him feel like someone is lashing him on the back. This is what the Father says: praise is the best way to fight. Try not to look at your enemy. Instead, focus on the chair. As your attention affects your location, I have prepared an elevation blessing that will now make your whole life full of luck and blessings. Today, angels say that people who say it's impossible to have everything you want are not realistic about the tools that are out there. I am not working within a budget when it comes to your most lofty goals. Did I not say that all things would be added in my message? As a Christian, you should put the kingdom ahead of everything else. I will make sure it happens. Anything can be meant by the word all. The Father says that all means the same thing as all, with no exceptions or limitations. I'm not looking for reasons to break the promises I made to you in my word or put them off. I believe that your health and wealth will continue to improve along with your mental growth. Mind health is your duty. Keep it up by focusing on things that are pure, perfect, amazing, and admirable. Even though this isn't a full account of your situation, I know that you trust me to handle these things because I am paying close attention to all of your needs for your benefit. I am working with you to will and carry out my good pleasure, the Father says. Before the video continues, I request you to like the video and share this video with your family and friends, and request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. The Lord says, it is time to transition from friendship to partnership in my kingdom. He says that there are deeper parts of your spiritual journey that you have not yet explored. What I'm telling you about this is that you've shown that you want more fame, which is now within your reach. I will not come down to you. You must rise to me and understand me in the beauty, power, and truth of rising. There will no longer be any weak ideas or beliefs. You are the one who decides what to do next, even though there is a lot of help and deep truth around you. The job I set out to do is now complete, and I am now sitting at the right hand, waiting forever. In the message, the Father says, I am not worried about your situation. I have done something and given you the power and grace to carry it out. Simply put, speak, and as you do, you will see the revelation of my majesty that changes everything. The Father says that it is possible to change. You can make changes, but you also need to respond and put in work. You are told by the Father to be brave and bold. Your adversaries will be defeated today. God tells lies today, but the truth will always last longer than those lies. Some people think you are being lied to because you won't take no for an answer or settle for anything less than your ultimate dream realized or utmost aspiration. Father told you that you live in truth since you are in me. I am the way, the truth, and the life. It wasn't meant for the people in your life that you feel you don't measure up to be present. We need to get rid of the fake gods and self-proclaimed leaders who wouldn't see my truth even if I showed it to them. God says, "You are the child of my right hand, and my favor, my profound favor, rests unequivocally upon you." Are you all set for this? Do you believe this is accurate? How likely is it that I can do a lot more than what you're asking or thinking? Are you ready for an inspection that's coming up soon? I'm going to show you how the enemy in your life is tricking you. Their enemy has made up a story that makes them look like helpless victims. On the other hand, I say that you are a principality and that you control everything. Now is the time to move from holding on to this truth with hope to fully grasping it and watching how it changes your life. This is a trick from the enemy to trick you. Luck and chance don't exist. You don't have to let your problems make you a victim. Isn't that just my fortune? Some people ask. I'm on your side, and the first thing I say to you is yes. It says in the Bible, "Today, I am your righteousness." This means you no longer have to be afraid, embarrassed, or feel like you're not good enough to stand in my presence. You are my children. I gave birth to you. You were reborn. This is not just a vague idea. You can feel it. You have divine traits. You are what makes my life possible. I've already told you about the different normal things that could happen. Your life in this world wasn't meant to be painful or full of bad things happening to you. I'm the maestro, so you're a master. Through and for you, I'm taking control of the enemy. My power is based on my word, which is the rod of my speech. Keep my word in your heart and use it to protect yourself from all of Satan's attacks. When you face the enemy, the things I put in your heart will be too much for him to handle. The Father tells them to take off their scabbards. You should use it with ease, knowing that I will always look out for your health. I'm making up for the difference between how dedicated I am and how knowledgeable you are. You will also fully understand how true my words are, and you will show others how real my power is by seeing many prisoners set free. God tells you today that you are his partner in the blood covenant. Your connection with me is not based on a religious way of life or a made-up spiritual belief or attitude. I am your last resort, my dearest loved one. Do not let your enemies stir you up with faith claims that have nothing to do with you. I trust you with my heart. I am telling you the whole truth about how tall Christ is. Because of the blood of Christ, I exist, move forward, and affect your life. The only thing that gives you the right to everything that heaven has to offer is the blood that was shed. There is no point in waiting for an unimportant someday to show you who I am. I am your doctor, your provider, and the answer to all of your problems right now. Rejoice, shouts the Father. Happy celebration. Your lucky time has come, and nothing can stop my plan, which is even better than you thought it would be. Let my affirmation meet with your affirmation today, and then let me take care of the details. The Father says that everything is possible and that He won't let you live another day without His full favor. Before the video continues, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. My kingdom is not manifested in your life through observation, God says today. My kingdom is a place where everyone is welcome, and I need your help to bring breakthrough, deliverance, and healing. The things you do in reaction to what I say have a much bigger effect than the things you think I will do or say. The Father wants us to act right away. Please don't put it off any longer. There should be an end to guessing and thinking about what might happen in the future. Today is the day you will be saved, and everything you gave me will change. According to the Father, you should not use reasoning to downplay the importance of your gifts. I gave you the ideas in my word, so you must stick to them without making any changes. Some people will disagree with you, complain, and even threaten you with a result they think they can control but can't. The Father says that your life is not dependent on what other people want. Even though some people think I can't see how bad their goals are, what other people do can't decide your fate. The Father says, this is your day, this is your time. Put your faith in God and do what He tells you to do to be saved. Your guardians are telling you today that something important is about to happen in your life. The Father tells us to go after the cloud during the day and the fire at night. Yes, I'm not leaving you when you see that things are going well. I'm leading you. I promised you that I would not leave you and would lead you. In return for your loyalty, I will make you a prince and prominent around the world. You are being led from where you are now to the deeper and more general goals of my kingdom in your life. I will show you signs, marvels, and wonders in your life that are related to my works. Before you do that, though, I want you to rise and learn about my ways. If you understand how I do things, you will not only understand what I did in the past, but you will also be able to guess what I will do in the future. You can count on me to give you a full account of everything that is going to happen tomorrow. It is my goal to help you understand not only what I am doing but also why I am doing it. The Father says He doesn't want blind obedience. You are not just a helper, you are a son or daughter who is loved. You are getting the tools and instructions you need to rule and control the earth from here on out. Your authority will be the first thing that people can see that shows you have power. God tells you today to trust Him instead of other people, things, or situations in the world around you. I can't fail, so you will not be let down. I'm naturally good at being faithful, and I'm clear about what I want to do with my life. That being said, what do you expect? Don't depend on other people. There will always be people who let you down. If you let people tell you what you should be looking for from me, your hopes will often be dashed, even when men say they will keep their promises. You need to ask for my help today because the weight of the cross shows that I am ready to step in and help you. How can I not freely give you everything else since I have already given you my only Son? The Father tells you that He is not hiding anything from you. That is another Jesus that Paul warned you about. This Jesus is not the same as the one who died for you 2,000 years ago. Turn away from the other Jesus that comes from old religious and theological ideas. Instead, put your faith in the true and living bread, which comes to you every morning like rain and water rising from the rock. Right now, you will see with your own eyes and be filled with joy as those who believe in me receive my service. At the moment, God is telling you that forgive, release, and bless will help you move toward your most desired goals. As I said in my word, waiting too long to forgive someone causes pain and limits your freedom. Forgive, the Father says. Sending out. The best of luck. Go ahead. Forget about the past. At different times in the past, I've had the chance to change my fate. But I will only do something when it's important and fits with my current plans. Let me bless the people who have hurt you, lied about you, or betrayed you. Please let me remove them from your presence so that there is room inside and around you for the whole purpose, plan, and gift that I have established and planned for you since the beginning of time. Forgiving, letting go, and blessing set the pace for your progress toward getting the most out of Paradise's benefits and rewards. Do not look backwards. Please don't criticize or refuse to support the plan I'm putting in place to change your life, except for those false leaders who have never understood or seen you the way I do. Get rid of the worries that are holding you back and accept my peace. It's the peace of someone who truly believes, I am who he says I am, and I can do what he says I can. The Father promises that he will not leave you, but time is running out, and I need your help to carry out the last part of my kingdom's purpose and plan for you. Today, God is telling you that the world is under his rule and that his will is being done in your life. On earth, from where it is now in heaven. From what I can tell, this is how your life is going. Beloved, that is the standard I am working from. It is the same here on earth as it is in heaven. The way of life you live on earth is like living in the sky. There is no sickness in heaven. Heaven has no debts. People in the celestial kingdom are not being kicked out, and no one is calling to demand payment. I'm the one who made the source and the promise. I am committed to making your life a paradise on earth, and I work hard, am skilled, and am eager. I can feel the ghost's determination and sadness, as you told me. You blame yourself, but I'm not going to hold you responsible for the rushed choices you made and the long-lasting effects they had. It's not that I blame you, I'm just trying to keep you out of Fowler's trap. There might be some pressure and even vibrations, but in the end, you won't lose any understanding of my power, my plan, or my favor. Accept the hard times and use them as a wave that I made to help you reach your highest goals and ambitions. By making you and shaping you, I am getting you ready to be a chosen vessel in my kingdom. Having faith in the process is a good idea. When you look back, don't look with doubt and fear. Instead, look forward with hope. I'm both your front and back guard. You can be sure that all of your lines will be safe until your life on earth is like your life in heaven. They say, today, I am the God of all comfort. After this, he tells them, be at ease, for I have sent the Comforter into your life to make things easy for you. Some people call this the burden of the Lord, but I think that the sacrifice on the cross has taken away your load. As it says in my word, there will come a time when you won't talk about the burden of the Lord. This is because many people have carelessly and pointlessly insulted my people with scary words and sadness. Despite of this, I have given you the spirit of praise, glory, and joy instead of the shroud of sadness. The Father says, I promised that I would never leave you or forget about you. During wedding season, I will make the turtle dove's voice clear, and at night, I will sing. Even though a lot of people have left the land, you will be in the land of Goshen like the Israelites. While you are in unbearable pain, I will protect you with my wings. I will be with you through times of great pain and trouble, drawing you closer to me and showing you my name, Jehovah Nissi. This is what your God says will be your symbol on the day of judgment. God is calling you to be holy and angry today. Write an attempt at a book. Try to find the new wine and oil that I want for you. There are no longer any well-known vintages because the press has used up all the oil from earlier years. Which of you would rather have something new than something that makes you happy from yesterday? The Father tells the people that in the morning, they can get fresh food and water from the rock. Move forward and let a sacred contentiousness take over. It will lead you to new roads in my kingdom. The Father says that being unhappy is a holy virtue during a time of emptiness. You can choose not to call this darkness light, or to let people who only have illusions, distractions, and old things from the past to give effect your emotions. My people, rise, the Father tells them. Do something to get out of a boring mental state. I'm bringing new things into the world with courage and faith. Please find below the new tasks you need to finish today to make new things. Today, God says, you are the recipient of my mercy. This statement has nothing to do with your worth. When I talk to you, I'm not thinking about your mistakes or achievements. Instead, I'm thinking about the blood of Calvary. There is no need for you to provide any proof or evidence because I have already done that for you. The only thing that makes you righteous in God's eyes is the offering of the Son for you. You would have been the only person I would have sent to earth and died on the cross for if you were the only one who could accept my grace. I value you very much and want you to feel all of my love every day. I follow through on what you expect. Just pay close attention to what I do in your life. My life is full of activities and commitment to your cause. I will give you something in trade for helping me out. Going through change is possible. It is possible to make changes. Trust me. There is no need for you to be disappointed. Focus on the job that you have already finished. If you have faith, it is easy to understand and see my power and compassion in your life. God tells you, if you prioritize the kingdom, I will provide you with the experiences and possessions you desire. My suggestion is so unique and helpful that it almost seems like a dream. I am dedicated to helping you reach the highest level of your goals and realize your most lofty dreams. It shows who I am and what I do for a living. Even though some people don't believe in God, I am a caring God who is determined to do good things until my relationship with you is marked by all of my kindness. Don't worry about tactics and plans that can't be carried out. They're just pointless attempts to figure out how I can reach my goals for you. Find comfort in me. Trust me alone. Today, you need to put happiness and gratitude first. His son says, I have this under control. When you are weak, your life will end. I'm no longer looking forward to the bad things I thought would happen. My love for you is limitless and doesn't depend on anything else. Not even a bad force can stop you from enjoying its benefits. Before the video ends, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make a new house.